for stimulation and for any of the areas where I may be missing some nutrients or vitamins within my body. Because it's important to understand now, guys, that when you make this transition, you really have to know what you need to function every day. And isn't it weird how when you become vegan or you become wanting to put your body back into a homeostasis state and you actually need the food to live, you start questioning a lot more than what you did when you were eating all that fast food? When did you ever walk into McDonald's and say, yo, you know what? Am I getting my protein today? Am I getting my all my vitamins today? Like that's what I mean by the bullshit, guys. We're not gonna go for that. We're not gonna sit here and stand for questioning what comes from our earth just because everybody is so scared that once they stop eating meat and dairy that they're going to lose weight. That's what you're supposed to do, is lose weight. You're supposed to be healthy and get back into a healthy state of living by not eating meat and dairy. Anyone that tells you that you get protein from meat, they need to prove that scientifically. They physically need to prove that. And dairy, it's just inhumane on every level if you think about it. You think about you coming out of your mother's womb and you drink your mother's milk for the first year or two of birth, and then you go and after you have consumed a year and a half of your mother's milk, they feed you the milk from the mother of a baby cow? Just think about it. Think about it. There's pus, blood, feces. I mean, everything in the milk itself when it comes out of the cow. So we have to be conscious and aware that somewhere along the line through our education system, they have misguided us and told us that we needed milk for calcium to make our bones strong, but milk does the opposite. This right here will make your bones very strong. If you're worried about intake of dairy and you need a supplement, kale. Kale. Chop it up, put it in a food processor, put it in a blender, mix it with some spring water, and drink it straight if you're worried about protein, if you're worried about calcium, if you're worried about vitamin K, vitamin D, vitamin A. Utilize kale. It's one of the best things that you could utilize. So now we also have ground flaxseed. So now this is added to smoothies as well. And I'm just now starting to experiment with flaxseed. So I'm going to take time to do a video later on today to where I really get into what the properties are of this and what it's going to do for the body. As of right now, I do not know. Hemp seeds, it's probably one of the strongest antioxidants that you could actually have. Not only does it come from the cannabis plant, which we know that we have cannabinoid receptors in our body that are actually able to pick up when cannabis is being taken in and it's used as an antioxidant, but it boosts the immune system so much and it kills cancer cells and it does a lot of different things. So you definitely want to stay up on that more than anything. When you're dealing with your smoothies, you want to be able to put those seeds in there and really vitalize yourself. So now I have the extra virgin olive oil, which is the oil that we use here. We either use that or we use coconut oil. So now the coconut oil is something that I primarily use for my skin. And I primarily do not cook with extra virgin olive oil. If I'm cooking, I'll use grapeseed oil. I like grapeseed a lot better to cook with. It has a lot better consistency. And extra virgin olive oil has a great property. So once I get everything into motion with my salads and with my fruits and stuff, just put a little extra virgin olive oil in there. It doesn't never hurt at all. It has great properties. So now if you're into teas, I have double red rooibos tea, which is very good. It's organic. It's a powerful antioxidant for the body, for the blood. It does wonders. And also green matcha tea. So now this is actually being talked about all the way around the world. You can make latte smoothies and traditional matcha with it. But matcha is a strong antioxidant as well. And basically it's 100% Japanese green tea. It's vitalized. It puts you into the element where you need to be. If you really are a tea drinker, I really would recommend that. And then this right here is something new. It's carbon activated charcoal. And what this does is this is a full body cleanser. So you put it into your body, about a half a teaspoon per container, per serving of 40. There's about 40 there's about 20 teaspoons in this actual packet itself. And what you do is you add that to the smoothies, and it activates within your colon, within your digestive system, coming out of your colon. It grabs all that stuff that's left over. So pretty much that's what we're dealing with here today. And I just want to keep you guys educated and understanding that we eat to live, and this is why we're consuming these products. It has nothing to do with going against mainstream marketing campaigns or government or anything. What we're doing is we are getting back to the natural state of living that we've always supposed to be into, and that's how I want everyone to look at it. I want everyone to take those negative vibes out of themselves and stop thinking negativity all the time. Stop thinking and acting as if you have to be negative in order to get your point across. You don't. You just have to be positive and understand that what you send out is what you're going to attract. So please stop worrying about being poisoned. Stop worrying about being hurt and harmed by the country that you live in. You've known for years that you've been hurt and harmed by the country that you live in. We're not going to do this. We're not going to sit here and act as if we don't know. So what we can do is we can become active and positive and involved. And we can come together and we can eat and we can teach each other. And we can understand what it is to really, really live to eat. And this is the first introduction of what is going to be a fresh start. It's your boy, Professor Truth. Peace, love, live life, progress. Word, family.